Once upon a time, in a small town nestled between rolling hills and whispering pines, there lived a boy named Oliver. From a young age, he carried a heavy burden that clung to him like a shadow, the yearning for a love that seemed forever elusive. Oliver's days began in solitude. As the sun painted the sky with hues of pink and orange, he awoke to an empty room, the silence echoing the emptiness within. His heart longed for a connection, a warmth that would dispel the persistent chill that seemed to seep into his soul. He navigated through the routine of life, attending school and fulfilling his duties, yet the laughter and camaraderie of his peers eluded him. His eyes, once bright with hope, grew dim as each passing day etched a deeper loneliness into his heart. The whispers of love and friendship danced around him, just out of reach, like elusive phantoms that taunted him in his dreams. As the years went by, Oliver watched his friends pair off, their lives intertwining in a dance of love and companionship. He stood on the sidelines, a spectator to a world he yearned to join. The laughter of couples echoed in his ears, a haunting melody that underscored the silence in his own life. He sought solace in the pages of books and the strokes of his paintbrush, creating worlds where love was a tangible reality. In these realms of imagination, he found temporary respite from the ache in his heart. But the characters on his canvases and the heroes of his stories couldn't fill the void that grew with each passing day. As Oliver entered his teenage years, the weight of unrequited love bore down on him like a relentless storm. He watched as classmates shared stolen glances, whispered secrets, and tender embraces. The kaleidoscope of emotions painted across their faces left him feeling like an outsider in a world that had forgotten him. One day, he mustered the courage to express his feelings to a girl whose smile had ignited a flicker of hope within him. The rejection that followed was a sharp, unforgiving dagger that pierced his fragile heart. His confessions of affection were met with polite smiles and awkward excuses, leaving him to retreat into the shadows once more. As time continued its relentless march, Oliver's sense of isolation deepened. The hallways of his school echoed with the laughter of couples, a symphony of joy that seemed to mock his own silent suffering. The once vibrant colors of his artwork turned muted, mirroring the grayness that enveloped his world. Graduation day arrived, and with it came the bittersweet realization that he would leave the familiar walls of his school behind, yet the emptiness within would remain. His classmates eagerly stepped into the next chapter of their lives, leaving Oliver to face an uncertain future, haunted by the ghosts of unfulfilled dreams. In the pursuit of love, Oliver wandered through the landscape of adulthood. Jobs came and went, friendships flickered like distant stars, but the love he sought remained elusive. His heart became a desolate landscape, scarred by the storms of rejection and the relentless winds of solitude. He tried online dating, hoping that the vast digital sea might harbor the connection he yearned for. Yet, the profiles and messages blurred into a monotonous stream of faces and words, none of which could bridge the chasm in his heart. The loneliness persisted, a heavy cloak that clung to him, despite his attempts to cast it off. With each passing birthday, Oliver felt the weight of time pressing upon him. The candlelit wishes for love and companionship remained unanswered, leaving him to confront the harsh reality of his own solitude. The ache in his chest became a constant companion, a reminder of a love that seemed destined to forever elude him. In the quiet moments of the night, Oliver gazed at the stars above, wondering if somewhere in the vastness of the universe, there existed a kindred spirit searching for him. But the cosmic dance of fate remained indifferent to his silent pleas, and the universe continued its indifferent trajectory, uncaring of the boy who yearned for love. As the years turned into decades, Oliver found himself standing at the crossroads of a life defined by the absence of love. The echoes of missed opportunities and the ghosts of unspoken words lingered in the air around him. He had become a living epitaph to the unfulfilled dreams that had withered within him. In the twilight of his life, Oliver sat alone in a room filled with the remnants of his artistic pursuits. The canvases that once held the promise of vibrant emotions now bore witness to a lifetime of unshed tears. The world outside continued to spin, oblivious to the solitary figure who had traversed its landscapes in search of a love that had forever eluded him. And so, the boy who never found love became a silent testament to the poignant truth that sometimes, Despite the deepest yearnings of the heart, love remains an elusive mirage, dancing on the horizon, but never within grasp.